Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. The last video that you watched about adding mixed numbers and improper fractions, we use the conversion technique to where you convert all the mixed numbers into improper fractions and then add. Well, today I'm going to show you the strategy where you don't convert. So let's dig in. The example problem we're going to be working this morning is going to be 3 and 2/5 plus 2 and 1/3. So with the non-conversion technique, to where you do not take the whole numbers and add them back into the fraction, we're going to add the whole numbers first. So 3 plus 2 is 5. But now we need to take the same general steps that we would to add a fraction normally. So I'm going to set up my potter's glasses. 2/5 plus 1/3. 5 times 1 is 5. 3 times 2 is 6. We're adding these numbers together, and our denominator is 5 times 3, which is 15. That's going to give us 6 plus 5 is 11 over 15. Now, I know that 11 cannot be divided by any number that 15 can be divided by. So therefore, this is our final simplified answer. And then we just add this fraction to our 5 whole. Now, let's take a look at what this looks like if you were using models to add it. So I have 3 and 2/5. So I need another model. Now the denominator on my fraction tells me how many pieces are in each bar. So I need to split all of these bars into 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to use a different color to shade in. Pardon me. 3 of them are fully shaded in. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then the last bar only has 2 out of 5 shaded. Okay, so there's our first fraction, or our first mixed number. Now let's look at our second addend. We need 2 and then we need a third one to account for the fraction. And according to our denominator, these bars are split into 3. Okay, I'm going to grab a different color this time. I needed to shade in 2 full bars. And then 1 out of 3 on the third bar. 1/3. All right, so now we are ready to add. We now know that we have, use a different color here. Excuse me. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 whole bars. But for our fraction pieces that are not whole, we can't add them the way they are because the pieces aren't the same size and we don't have the same number of pieces per bar. So we need to use least common denominator to determine how many pieces these bars are going to be split into. Well, our denominator for our first mixed number is 5. Our denominator for our second mixed number is 3. We need to multiply these together. 5 times 3 is 15. So each of these bars needs to be split to where it has 15 pieces in each. Well, bar A has 5 pieces right now. And to turn that into 15, I need to multiply by 3. So that means that I need to split this bar, or each piece in the bar, by 3. So there's 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. And then bar B is in 3 pieces, and to get 3 to 15, we need to multiply by 5. So that means each of these pieces is going to be split into 5 pieces. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now both of our fraction bars both have 15 pieces. And now we can add them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces total out of 15 in one bar. So this is how we get the exact same answer both times. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you what this would look like with the conversion method so that you can also get a look at that method as well. So I'm going to set this to the side for just a second. If we're using the conversion method, 3 2/5 plus 2 1/3. Okay, so this fraction is going to become 5 times 3 plus 2 all over 5 because our denominator doesn't change. So you multiply 5 times 3, you add in the 2. This fraction, we need to multiply 3 times 2 and then add in the piece. 3 times 2 plus 1 over 3. Okay. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 2 is 17. Our denominator stays the same. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7 over 3. And now we can do Potter's glasses. 17/5 plus 7/3. 3 times 17, well, I know that 3 times 10 is 30, and 3 times 7 is 21. So 30 plus 21 is 51. 5 times 7 is 35. And 5 times 3 is 15. All right. 51 plus 35. 50 plus 30 is 80. 1 plus 5 is 6. 80 plus 6 is 86. Now we need to reduce this fraction into either a simpler form, or we just need to go ahead and convert it into a mixed number. I'm going to go ahead and convert it back into a mixed number because you can easily reduce after that. So 86 divided by 15. Okay, 15 times, or if we write out our factors, we have 15, 30, or not our factors, our multiples, 45, then 60, 75, and 90. So 15 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will fit into 86. 15 times 5 is 75. 6 minus 5 is 1. 8 minus 7 is 1. Remainder 11. So this tells us that it is 5 with 11 fifteenths. Now, it's completely up to you because you do have both of these options. You have the conversion method and you have the non-conversion method. And you have the models if the models make it easier. Whichever one you prefer is up to you, but ultimately with this instance, the non-conversion method truthfully was easier. Sometimes you'll have to convert, especially when it comes to subtraction. You may have to convert, but with addition, it's kind of up to you which method you prefer. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this has helped. If you have any questions, you need any support, please let me know. Have a great one, guys.